Leo, and welcome. This is going to be your next 48. This is August 4th, so to the 6th, and you are more in your element now than you probably will be most other times, other than 8-8 Lionsgate. Mercury just went direct into Leo, so if you've got any strong placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and or North Node, you're probably going to be feeling a lot of different energy surges and seeing a lot of different energy come towards you. Whoa, Leo. The card that popped out here, Seven of Swords in reverse. You know what's funny is, I mean, in upright, it's the cheater's card, and it's somebody who is looking back at the past, and in reverse, it's usually somebody getting caught. So, like, in this way, it would be somebody getting away with it, or kind of sneaking around, strategizing. This is somebody getting caught. And right on the bottom, the moon card, hidden enemies, and the unfolding journey. Wow. I'm feeling that it was almost like a hiccup burp, which is like the movement coming through. Allow, if you're in some sort of situation where you feel like you've been cheated, maybe you've already caught somebody, or you have been caught. Oh, wow, that card is jumping around. Allow yourself, when those irritations come up or those betrayals come up, to release that. Don't hold that in you, Leo. Allow it to be released. And let's see what's on the bottom. Wow, alright. We're seeing a fair amount of the theme of that Seven of Swords and these Four of Wands. You're wanting for the happy home, divine femme, divine masculine situation, all the kids and bells and whistles and things like that. And you may have just received a communication that tells you that where you are is not that, or that where you thought this happy life, happy wife sort of place is where you thought it was. But you probably were misled. It could even be that it's not necessarily that you need to watch out for hidden enemies. It could be that you've been aware that they've been there. You just weren't exactly sure where they were, and this Aquarius full moon came and illuminated them for you. Right underneath that, you've got the Six of Pentacles, the World in reverse, the Seven of Wands. Yeah, so I'm getting the sense, Leo, that with your big, beautiful heart, you tried to be charitable to a couple of people, and it turns out that they turned your world upside down and probably were not very grateful about it. You've had to defend yourself on a lot of things that really weren't necessary, and either you or they have been in just this toxic victim mode, and it's thrown you out of balance. And you need to rest. You need to rest as soon as you can. Get to healing waters. And in fact, as much as you are a fire sign, with the moon in Pisces for the next 48 hours, I would really recommend that you kind of go hermit mode and connect with water as much as you can. And I know that might be difficult with a lot of these energies going on. You probably would much rather jump out and start planting new seeds, but you're going to find that that impulsiveness is going to get you into trouble, and it's going to create more confusion, and you're probably going to run up against some Saturn restrictions, some limitations on what you can say or do. And either you or somebody around you is feeling rather narcissistic and very codependent. If you found yourself in a codependent relationship, it's time to release that, and follow your heart. Follow your heart, whether it's business or relationships or family situations. Follow your heart, because that's going to be the way to that new beginning, emotionally, spiritually, and with love. But it looks like you're going to have to fight to get there a little bit. So I really emphasize not necessarily like going like antisocial. Don't necessarily avoid things, but this is one of the biggest narcissist cards. If you have been in this place, Leo, it's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus or Mars, then it's time to apologize. That's what this card is about. It's time to apologize. You may have left somebody out in the cold, and if you have somebody around you who's been leaving you out in the cold and not being very thoughtful of you, stuck in lack mindset and creating tower situations after tower situations, it's time to release them. Don't hold animosity towards them. Just recognize you are in two different places in your paths right now. Spirit's coming in for you, though, to help you free yourself from those situations and give you that new start. But you need to recognize that, one, you're not always going to get the apologies that you are owed, and that you really need to offer them to anybody that you have hurt through your own immaturity, and most importantly, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. We all have moments of weakness. We all get into situations that we thought were, that we were leading with our crotch, or we were more thinking about the fun of youthful days, and what we really found is a lot of burdens that now we really want to release. Yeah, I'm seeing you might find yourself with feeling like your boundaries are being broken a lot, especially by anyone in toxic feminine type energy, and they might be trying really hard, or you might be trying really hard to break down somebody else's boundaries, and but you know what I'm getting the sense of is that the reconciliation that you're looking for is, well, partly it's in your own heart. This is your card, Leo. It's in your own heart. You need to reconcile with yourself first before you can really achieve any reconciliations with anybody else. And you also need to connect with spirit more, because otherwise you're just going to stay caught in your head and this nightmare that you feel like you've been in. But I think good news is one way or another, whether you get pulled into the drama or you are able to, go and connect with some watery sources and stay in your own element, it's actually, either way is going to help you, and you're going to have a new beginning, and it's going to be a whole new way to communicate, and you're going to find yourself with a lot more emotional discipline. You are likely to also start healing some more father wound stuff. And that might be a little bit confusing. It might feel like let's put it this way. You've got some delays coming, Leo, and some of them are from spirit that are saying, no, you need to stop back and look at that. And some of them are from these third-party situations that you have coming in. And, yeah, it's just, you know what? These are just some growing pains, Leo. Embrace them. Own your BS. If somebody's got something to say to you, remember that you don't have to fight with them. You don't have to allow them to rent real estate in your heart or your mind. Just let them say what they need to say, and then show them where the exit sign is. Because, wow, in the middle of the deck, these two cards together, the Empress and the Emperor, you got love coming your way, Leo. One way or another. But first, you got to deal with a little bit of karma, and whoever this is, they're getting caught. If it's you, you're getting caught. If it's somebody around you, they're getting caught. Justice is coming your way. Until then, just find a way to connect with your inner child, whether that's drawing or coloring, or, I don't know, maybe even allowing yourself to actually view and revisit some traumas from early on in life. It'll feel a lot better than you'd imagine once you let that stuff go. All right, Leos, let me know if you would like private reading. I'm available at MadameThanatas@gmail.com. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.